Fortnite Ranked. You do good, number go up. You do bad, yeah, that number goes down. Anyway, you ready to do this? Because I'm not. Also, this gameplay might be from last chapter, so enjoy. We're starting this video off in Platinum, didn't even record Silver or Gold, so here we are. And at this point, I've already claimed Rebel's Roost as my home. It has like 5 Avengers chests, and these cool little weapon boxes, and it's pretty low-key most of the time. Every now and then, you'll run into people, but at this low rank, it's not really that much of a problem. Now, the Avengers chests I mentioned earlier are important for these 2 items right here. You see where I'm going with this? Well, apparently everyone saw where I'm going with this, because what is this? Wasn't that the most entertaining, high-energy fight that you've ever seen in this game? It wasn't? Huh. Well, here's the next fight I got into. Yeah, I don't really know what I was expecting going into Ranked. Obviously, everyone's going to be playing this as safe as possible, and everyone in this rank, myself included, thinks that means hide behind the shield. But once I put that shield down and picked up my gun, it worked out pretty well for me. And just like that, we're free of Platinum and into Diamond. Now, a lot of people would like to say that this is where the real ranked experience begins, and I'd believe them, because there's a pretty big difficulty spike. And that difficulty spike taught me a big lesson. The shield sucks. Yeah, so if you just spray at someone using a shield as a crutch, their stance breaks like instantly. I know it was a lot better when it first came out, but it got nerfed a lot. And it might have been better when jetpacks were still in ranked, but those are gone, so you're kind of just a sitting duck if you're using it as a crutch to block. And oh man, do so many people use it as a crutch. Just see for yourself. And just like that, we basically speedran Diamond as soon as we decided to throw that stupid shield away. All I needed was one more good game to get into Elite. And that one game was probably the most interesting game of this whole video. Started off just about like every other game, got a couple elims off drop, nothing special here yet though. And then pretty much nothing happened until endgame, but that's when I saw it. Yeah, this is one of the most egregious cases of teaming I've ever seen in this game. At first I thought, maybe they're just chilling on the same train, but then they started healing each other with Flowberry Fizz, and yeah, they're teaming. But there's nothing that I could have done about it at that point, so I just continued to play the game. That was until they decided to hold hands and sprint directly towards me, basically. One of them almost cracked my shield, and I was running out of options. Then they didn't give me any time to heal, so it was on. Yeah, no wonder they were teaming, they were pretty bad. Though in their defense, what idiot other than me would be carrying 2 gatekeepers? I did report them, but never got a suspect apprehended, so they're probably still doing this. Anyway, the rest of the match went, we did hit Elite though, so that's pretty cool. Now Elite is where it starts getting serious. Elite is where people start getting really good. Elite is where people do stuff like this. Huh? How long were they standing there? Playing at this high level also really made it clear how OP the snipers are this season. Alright, jokes aside, Elite actually does start to get pretty difficult, and because of this, I decided it might be a good idea to have 2 drop spots, you know, just in case one isn't good enough. I decided to try this one unnamed drop spot near Olympus, and it was looking pretty promising. Landed here, got a few kills, and I was really thinking that this could be a great secondary drop spot for me. But then once I left that one spot, I realized I did not know this area of the map at all, and learning a new loot path after it would be a lot of work. So then when I inevitably died, I decided, you know, Rebel's Roost is all I need. I don't need a secondary drop spot. I then proceeded to drop at the raft. And yep, that went well. And then I did it again. Why am I like this? At least after this, I started just landing at Rebel's Roost again for real. And yeah, it was definitely the right call. At this point, I was pretty shocked with the progress I was making. In just a couple hours, I made it halfway through Elite. But then I blinked. I had went from like 25% all the way up to 60%, and then poof, right back down to 30%. But that's just the way ranked works sometimes. It's a pendulum. You win, and then you lose. And then you might start winning again. And just like that, we're back to almost where we left off. From this point on, Elite actually went pretty smooth. Not a ton of huge wins, but not really any big loss streaks either. Just steady gains all around. But in these steady games, how the ranked system actually works started to become really apparent to me. You see, once you start getting to this high of a rank, you'd expect to really only be matched with players that are also this high of a rank. But if we check the rank distribution, we could see that barely anyone is in the higher ranks of Zero Build. Because the number of players in the higher ranks is so low, if you're an elite, you're definitely going to be playing some people that are in the Unreal rank, and you may be playing people that are as low ranked as Diamond or even Platinum sometimes. Now, it doesn't really sound all that fair that one lobby can range from Platinum players all the way up to Unreal. But Fortnite does have their own way of balancing this. You see, if you're playing a game and you get eliminated by someone that's a higher rank than you won't lose as much percent as if they were the same rank as you. But this also means that if you get knocked out by someone that's a lower rank than you're taking a pretty big loss after that. Now, the same applies to when you eliminate someone else. So if you get someone that's a higher rank than you're getting a lot for it. But if they're lower ranked than you, it's not worth all that much. In the game playing on screen right now, I got 3rd place and 4 elims. But since everyone I eliminated was ranked Diamond or Platinum, everyone I took out didn't really matter all that much. So I only got 9% from the whole game. Now if we look at a different game where I took out 2 players that were ranked above me, we can see that even though I got half as many eliminations as the last game and didn't even place top 15, we got almost the same percent. Now, since there's more players ranked below me than above me, if I push someone and they're a lower rank than me, I'm not getting a whole lot for it. And if they manage to take me out, that's a big hit to my percent. So for the rest of this run, I tried to play as passive as possible. Really only pushing people if I had the drop on them.
Hello there.
General Kenobi!
Yeah, this was basically the safest way to rank up. Rebel's Roost actually came in as a clutch drop spot. Because I'm playing safe, if it's too contested, I could always land at this Doom statue right here, or the cabin that's like 10 steps away. Then I can always decide if I want to push Rebel's Roost, or just go to the bunker that's nearby and camp outside and wait for the person that won Rebel's Roost to just go for the bunker. And just like that, all the best loot from Rebel's Roost has just been delivered to me. And I'm near a bunker. And if anyone makes the mistake of actually going in the bunker, I'm right outside. Using these strategies, I slowly made my way up to the top of Elite, but before I could hit Champs, there was an update. And that update was none other than Fortnitemares. And this update added in this really cool chainsaw that you can use to glide across the ground really fast. They also added the Witch's Broom back into the game. Really, they just gave us much needed mobility. Unfortunately though, they did remove the weapon cases from Rebel's Roost. They also added in the Boom Billy Saw homing bomb, but no one really ever carried these. I guess since it was the Halloween update, all my ambushes could be called jump scares, so I have that going for me at least. So we kept going on and eventually we broke out of Elite. Alright, one more rank to go and then it's Unreal. Surely it won't take that long to get there. I just need to keep doing what I've been doing and I'll make it eventually.
Hey look! A cardboard box washed up on the beach. Holy fish paste! It's a guy!
In any other rank, I would have caught at least something, at least a measly 1% for placing top 15. But in Champion, since I didn't have any eliminations, I got nothing. My next game though, gave me a much better baseline for what I can expect from this rank. Top 10 placements with a few eliminations is only getting me 6%. This is gonna take a while, but I got this. Wait, that's not the right clip. Hold on. Oh wait, here it is. Wait, that one wasn't in either. I think I got it now. Yeah, this isn't going well. If we really want to get to Unreal, we gotta pull out the trick that all the pros use. Potato mode. Yeah, so it's like esports 101 to always change your settings to improve visibility. I honestly don't know why I waited up until this point to do it. Even though it looks like the game is a potato, I can see everything, there's no fog or shadows, and it doesn't feel like a potato because look at that FPS. And on top of not optimizing my settings, I was also playing with a bad mouse that would just flicker the right click sometimes. It's really weird to explain by just showing the clip, but it was really annoying. So I got a new mouse, and then had this game. Thanks to the placebo, courtesy of my new mouse, I'm already halfway through Champion. Now this looks pretty good, but at this point there were only a few days left of the season, so I had to step it up. In this video, I'm showing a lot of big highlights, but most of the games clearly don't go like that. Most of my percentage gains are small, and there are a decent amount of gains where I don't gain anything at all, and may even lose percent. But luckily, after a bunch of lackluster games, I did have a few more good performances. These two games were by far the best I did in this entire rank. It took me about 18 more games after that last game to just gain 6 more %. And the fact that this was taking so long, paired with the fact that I had like no time left in the season, was really starting to affect my gameplay. If I wanted to get Unreal, I'd have to make big plays, and I'd have to make them now. What? What is that? Oh. It's over. Welp. We couldn't hit Unreal. But this is the highest I've ever made it in Ranked before, so I guess I'm chill with it. I just wish I started grinding earlier in the season, cause it took a lot to get this far, and realistically, I didn't need to go that much farther. I guess in the end, Unreal was the friends we made along the way, or something. On a real note, the only unreal thing about this was how much footage I had to go through for this video. This video took me like 5 months to make almost. It's really late, but I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, so hopefully I'll see you in the next one.